Alright, so I know I haven't posted in a while, and I need new content, so I decided to make a Jurassic World hypothetical. You've probably seen one or two of these videos where they discuss what if this happened or what if this didn't happen, and you guys already know that I like Jurassic World, hence the channel name and profile picture, so I just decided to do one on that. Don't watch if you haven't seen the Netflix series called Camp Cretaceous. Like and subscribe, I guess. The Compsognathus, more commonly referred to as the Compy, is one of the more underrated dinosaurs out there, and especially one of the more underrated dinosaurs in the Netflix series called Camp Cretaceous. It plays a more important role than you think. If it hadn't have run across the path of the Jeep in the beginning of the series, then a lot more would have happened than you would have thought. It's the butterfly effect. The first thing that wouldn't have happened is the raptor paddock incident. The only reason that Darius wanted to go to the raptor paddock is because he thought it was the Compy paddock and wanted to see the first dinosaur he had ever met in person once again. Darius and Kenji would have been able to go to Dr. Wu's lab with the rest of the kids because the only reason they couldn't go is because they were being punished for going to the raptor paddock. They also would have never had the encounter with Toro because they would be in the lab with the rest of the kids. And they only got to meet Toro because they were being punished and were sick of being punished. So they decided to go rogue and see the Carnotaurus. Now, this is just my opinion, but I think that the camp counselors would have higher trust in the kids and therefore might not even leave the note about the Channel 6 with the walkie-talkies, which could be a real problem, and I'll tell you why. First, I need to just cover that the Compy wouldn't have changed anything about the gyrosphere incident with the Sinoceratops, but the camp counselors still would have had severely more trust than they do in the actual show. So just wanted to clear that up to anyone who was thinking about leaving a hate comment. Okay, obviously that would have meant that the kids had no communication with the camp counselors and vice versa. But that would have raised more problems. As I mentioned earlier, there's more things that would have happened that you would think, yada, yada, yada. The camp counselors most likely would have thought that the kids were dead, because this is Jurassic World, and it has a Carnotaurus and an Indominus Rex on the loose. And for all they know, there could be way more dangerous dinosaurs that are also on the loose hunting them down. And they wouldn't be wrong. The camp counselors wouldn't have gotten involved in the rest of the situation, which really isn't that big of a deal because they don't help much. I'm not really sure how this could have affected Season 2 of Camp Cretaceous because, as of recording this, it hasn't come out yet. So if you have any suggestions for the people who come from the future, I request that you add them in the comments because I'm probably going to forget about it by the time Season 2 comes out. And if this video gets, let's say, 5 likes because this channel is extremely tiny, then I'll just make a part 2 about what if they decided to go into a different paddock thinking that it was the Compy one. Who knows? But anyway, later.